Let's talk a little bit more about just how big of an idiot Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is. So this guy has been trying to become the face of the Democratic Party. He considers himself the new Barack Obama. There's no doubt in my mind this guy thinks that if he continues to fight Trump, if he continues to take him one-on-one and just go after him and do the bidding of the machine, that he will be the next president of the United States. There's no doubt in my mind. He thinks if Barack Obama can do it, I can do it. Well, buddy, I hate to tell you, but Barack Obama was a lot more charismatic than you are. This guy is just an angry, petulant child. So he's been putting on press conference after press conference for like the last 2 weeks. And in his yesterday, he said, in the coming days and weeks, we may be pushed, if not forced, to take even more dramatic action if this admin continues to escalate and provoke our people. Let me stop right there, okay? Your people, let me think about this. So your people have been killing each other and dying at a rate higher than some third world countries. It was safer to walk the streets of Baghdad in 2003 than it was to walk the streets of Chicago during Memorial Day weekend. Like, that should give you pause. You should be screaming for help from the federal government. And by the way, this isn't just for anyone. This isn't a new problem. This has been a problem in Chicago for 15 plus years. It is a dangerous place to live. And it's not just because, oh, it's a big city. There's a lot of people there. It's because there's a just disdain for the rule of law in that city. So he claims that ICE and Trump and DHS, just whatever hot word he wants to use at the moment, he claims that they are coming into the city and provoking their people, escalating what's going on. Well, if I'm being real honest, I actually think they're toning what's going on down, because I haven't seen anyone get shot outside the Broadview facility yet. Yet you walk down, let's call it 12th Avenue in Chicago, and 3 or 4 people get shot every night. The extreme right in this country refuses to accept the results of the Civil War. They've repeatedly called for a rematch. Okay, you know what? Let's take this, because this pisses me off. This guy is sitting there using rhetoric simply because he is black, and he thinks that he can use this rhetoric to incite an anti-right, to build up the left, to attack. Well, you want to know something, sir? Why don't you open a history book? Read about the Civil War. You want to know what happened in the Civil War? The right won. The left lost. The right tried to end slavery. The left did not. The left wanted to maintain slavery. And again, I will repeat for the people in the back, the Civil War was not about slavery. Slavery was an aspect of the Civil War. The Civil War was about an out-of-control federal government trying to wrangle the states into doing what it wanted. It went so far beyond to say that the Civil War is about slavery is to create the most simplistic Civil War in the entire history of the world. It was about so much more than slavery. Was slavery a terrible and horrible thing? Absolutely. I don't think you will find almost anyone in this country that disagrees with that statement. But to sit there and act like we want to fight another one, which, by the way, let's say we did. Let's say that tomorrow we got the opportunity to vote for Civil War Round 2. Who do you think's going to win? You think Chicago? You think your gangbangers with a bunch of 9mm handguns are going to win? Buddy, first off, let's remember that the American hunter, which is the vast majority of gun owners in this country, is the largest single-armed force on the planet. You think y'all are going to win? But that's besides the point. We don't want a second Civil War. That's not what we want. We want you to obey the law. Like, it's quite simple. Stop letting illegal people in your city. Deport them. Assist ICE. Listen to the supremacy clause. It is really quite simple. Do what you were elected to do. Fix your city. Stop allowing tens of people dying every week. This is why Republicans and MAGA and right wing, whatever word this is why we get angry. Because you sit there and you use rhetoric to attack us. And they're basically saying that we want to put black people in chains again. And that's not what we want. We want you to stop killing people. We want the city of Chicago to be a safe place to go. We want the city of Detroit to be a safe place to go. We want you to actually respect the country you're in. You can disagree with what Donald Trump's doing. That is well within your right as an American citizen. Honestly, it's well within your right as a human being. If you're a Frenchman and you disagree with what Donald Trump's doing, that's fine. You can disagree. I don't care because you're a Frenchman. Your opinion doesn't matter. But the opinions of fellow Americans does. And the second, though, that you bring violence into the equation, your opinion's gone. I do not care. And that's it. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.